Alrighty, well, today we're going to be doing the Spacer start for Starsector. I thought it would be a little bit more fun to go from 0 to hero than just, I don't know. You'll see, the difference isn't going to be that massive, but if you don't know what the Spacer start is, well, it's sort of a hidden, it's a hidden start. It's vanilla, but it doesn't appear unless you edit the game files. And being honest here, you should probably have a decent understanding of the game before you try the Spacer start, just because it's not very fair. You get a kite, a pre-war kite, or pre-collapse kite, which has no weapons, it has very little anything, and it has, well, it's useless. It has some D-mods, and we're going to try and get rid of it as fast as possible, but because we're going to be stuck with it at the start, because we only get $2,000, or credits, we're going to have to get a little creative here. The start isn't hard, I guess you could say. It's just time-consuming. I got to spend a decent amount of my time grinding money, which is probably just going to be what we're going to do today, is grind enough money to buy something of value. On the other side, we're also going to have, I have a pretty, I think, decent build planned out for this playthrough. I think we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll put it that way. I don't want to spoil anything too early, but the other part of this challenge is that we have a ever increasing debt. It increases every month up to a certain point, and it also increases in value at every level we get. So it's going to start out pretty cheap at only about 1,000 credits a month, and then it's going to go up from there. So it's very imperative that we get some sort of fleet going. We get a commission early, so we don't have to worry about it, because the debt doesn't go very high. It's about, I think it caps at about, it's either 15,000 or 25,000 credits a month. So it is dealable. It's just, it's going to be a strain on our economics. There's a few other things we can do to make the start a bit easier. As you can see here, we really don't get much. We're going to take bulk transport because we don't have any fuel capacity. We don't have any cargo capacity. A 50% increase in fuel capacity is going to be pretty important, especially since we're not going to have a big fleet for quite some time. And we also will get an increased burn level of 2 for non-militarized civilian grade ships, which is decent for the early game. Just because if we find a transport, at least it's going to go as fast as our kite. Because we're going to be running away from a lot of stuff. I don't think we're going to be doing much fighting. I think we're also going to rush down automated ships. There's something I want to see. I don't usually go automated ships. I tend to go more officer style builds, but I want to see what I can do with automated ships. I've been playing around with them in my own little test saves, and I think you could do some pretty cool stuff with them, especially since we've had the Nova for a while now as well, and I want to see, like, I don't know, I just want to test out some of the ships, I guess you could say, which, you know, I probably shouldn't be testing out ships in a playthrough, but you know what, it's fine. We'll deal with it later. Anyways, I don't want to just sit here talking in the skill tree for too long. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab, well, I can't do that one, but basically, I guess to talk about mods before I start this playthrough, this playthrough is going to feature 2 mods. It's going to feature the mod pack for, like, it's my own mod pack or mod thing, and it just has a bunch of profile, well, it just has a bunch of officer pictures. we'll maybe see some of those. It also has some of my ships, but they're all in testing, so they're not going to be in fleets or anything like that. Although that is interesting. That is a Grendel on patrol. Little fucking goblin. But there. It's gonna be. Actually, I want to try out that ship as well. Maybe we'll get one or two of those for the meme. But anyways, as you can see, we start with full fuel. That's just one of the benefits of the start is, they give you full fuel. So if you could increase your fuel capacity above 22, I think it would give you more. But the other good thing is that because we're only a kite, we have a maintenance supply cost of 2 a month. 2 a month is really not all that big of a deal. This is going to last us a very long time. But first we have to go see what... well, we don't have that yet, but we're just going to do another quick thing here, which is we're just going to strip this guy and we're going to put on... And there we go. It is going to increase our maintenance supply use, but you know what? Oh well, I can't really... There's not going to be much I can do about that. There we go. It doesn't really matter. Unstable injectors, just to hope that we can run away if we have to. And auxiliary fuel tanks is so we can actually have a fuel supply, because now we have 67. And that's, honestly speaking, pretty important. We're also going to grab 3 of you guys. We're going to fill up on fuel, which is going to take most of our supplies. And we can't oh yeah, I forgot I could just buy this off the military, off the black market. Oh well, we probably just paid all our money in taxes, but can I buy 2 of you? Yes, I can. You know what, I don't think we're going to be needing to salvage. We can just grab 3 there. Call it a day. Now, hopefully no one cared that we took that. And we're just going to go straight there. We're going to go grab that free 60,000. And actually, no. We're going to go to Galatia first. We're going to go to Galatia and see what missions they have as well. It's a very short trip. Whew. Because we all know that they're going to, we all know that I'm gonna have to inevitably do the Galatia stuff. So I might as well not wait for the game to throw me like 6 bones that all send me here. I might as well just, go here and, you know what? Knowledge does bring us closer to the creator. And then we can talk to this guy. Huh. Okay. They're all very far away. I guess I could... But the good thing is that they're all in the same quadrant, which is nice. I don't think any of those jobs were time... No, they're not time sensitive at all. Jeez. Okay, guys. Be nice here. There's probably pirates at the jump point. Watch this. What do you know? Although the game does have a pity mechanic, as you can see here. They won't actually fight me. They will, obviously... They will harass me, but it seems that I'm so not worth fighting. Oh, they're all... Anyways, whatever. I'm not gonna... Again, I don't get any value out of scavenging that. We recover at 5% per day. Okay, that's pretty bad. But basically, we're just gonna do missions. There's no point in trying to... you just don't get enough money to play around with in this start to actually like smuggle anything. Like, I'd rather say smuggling is very profitable, but I need to basically buy it at 45 cargo space. We're gonna be trading in like we can only really trade in heavy like armaments. We can't really like and maybe some like drugs. That's it. That's all we can smuggle. It did say it's near a jump point. Well, we'll start at the fringe jump point. How about that? Okay, I like it. Oh, and of course there's pirates here. Of course. We really can't escape from them, can we? Colossus class heavy freighter. Transplutonics. Well, no real point in that. Let's see if there's any ships around here, though. Venture class cruiser. Okay. Okay, well. That's unfortunate. We're only going to be able to take about 30 of them. And I don't think I'm going to invest in, Anyways, let's see what else is cool in this system. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to talk. I think I got sidetracked and I was talking about mods. Basically, I have this mod here, and then I have detailed combat reports. Detailed combat reports because, well, I like it for other things. Oh. How are you? Overdriven combat freighter. Well, that wouldn't be a bad thing to have. It would be nice to have some form of ship. It doesn't even have a shield, though. You know what? No. That place also has ruins on it. You can tell because that place as well. If you zoom in on a place, and you see these little, they look like little satellites, little orbital stations. They can either A, tell you the planet is like inhabited, but that's only in the core worlds. Here it tells us that there's ruins on this planet. But we don't have enough to really scavenge. And, oh, I never noticed that this also has its own texture. I thought it was just little specks. But anyways, you can tell the ruins, and then you can also tell ruin size by how dense it is. Like, this is only going to be like low-level ruins, so you know, maybe something of value, but not really. Anyways, I think I'm gonna have to get back. Hop over there. And then we'll go try and find another mission, I guess. Oh, well, I'd take a shepherd. Looks like there's a big fight going on over here. Not my problem. Oh, wait. Where are you? Mud skipper. Whoa, I can't take all that. I can't take all that. I can't take all that, people. Now, I guess another part about this start is that we still get enough reputation to start with a commission with the hegemony, but that's not my plan. I want to go for either a Syndrian Dictat or a Persean League commission, because screw taxes. We don't pay them around here. What are you? Another kite. Again, nothing of value here. And we're also just going to go slow through here. I don't really have to worry too much about my supply usage. I'm more worried about my well, we're so cheap that we might as well not need to repair, put it that way. I mean, I don't think we'll attract much damage anyway, but I don't really... I'm not too worried on fuel. I'm not too worried on anything else. We should be just fine with this setup. Although, this is kind of annoying here. We're also going to try and collect the sensor data because that got updated. I haven't really played much of this update, but where is it? I guess because I haven't gotten any points yet, it's not here. But anyways, hyperspace data is really, really valuable. With just all the perks that they added. Well, that's kind of all in my way, I guess. Well, at least this place has some fuel. Oh well. Anyways. Do they have anything of, like, a reasonable value here? I could buy a dram. Drams are nice. Same with the mud skipper. I could also upgrade to a kite A or a lasher, but that's actually very tempting, a tempest. I would... tempting tempest. Having one of these would be really nice. They really do punch above their weight, but it'd take all my money and I don't want to. If anything, I'd probably go grab the buffalo, but the mud skipper actually wouldn't be bad. It's 70 cargo capacity, 40 fuel capacity, which is actually... That's definitely not a bad plan here. They're gonna hate me for this, but I need at least 7. We'll go about 10. Also grab about 10 of those, and I'll restock my fuel supply fully. This thing, well, it's not gonna get much. Yeah. We'll also slap on some more auxiliary fuel tanks. Just fill up fully. They don't have any officers here. Now we have to get out of here. Because we just sold a bunch of stuff on the black market and we just... Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Although it is still going to cost us 77 fuel. We now actually have some cargo space. So if we do find anything, we're going to be fine. But, yeah, other than that, it's going to be a pretty standard playthrough, I guess you could say. I don't think this is going to be too out of the ordinary. It's not modded. It's not nothing like that. Where are you? We're all the way up here. I don't know. I think I'm going to just do the missions over there. I don't need to take everything. I mean, the reputation loss isn't bad. I just don't really care to deal with it in the first place, I guess you could say. Although, analyzing a research station. You know what? Yeah, sure. I'll take that. Research stations are always worthwhile. And I don't really care about my reputation with the Ludic Church, but it's a research station. If it has any blueprints, it doesn't really matter what I can really salvage from it in terms of, you know, supplies and fuel. I really only care about the rare items, but basically it. I also need to try and find some officers. I'll need at least... I'll need 8 of them. I don't think I'm going to be going for a 10 officer build, but... I do need a lot of them, so... Gonna have to worry about that. Oh, that was lucky. Then I might as well also go grab that one while I'm at it. But it's probably going to be some redacted sector. I wouldn't be surprised if it has a warning beacon on it. Because that's just what they like to do. They like to do a little trolling. And they always like to throw where you want to go into a sector that would not prove all that challenging for, you know, if I picked any other start. But actually, how much am I paying per month right now for my... Yeah. We have the debt that we just don't talk about. I really wonder what I did to deserve a lifelong debt. Anyways, a volcanic world. Well, we'll start here. There we go. And as you can see, we got our first hyperspace topography. Basically, they changed this in the recent patch. Now we have a few extra little perks here that make it really nice. Mainly reverse polarity and generate slip surge. Again, both of these things are going to be very useful, but they require 700 points to progress. And that's quite a lot. We only get 10 from scanning this. We can scan the magnetic field there as well to get some extra points. Well, obviously we can't fight that. There we go. And then I'll head towards the center there so I can scan the other gas giant. While I'm here anyway. Domain era survey ship. Ah. That's nice. Alrighty. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else of value here, so we will go here. And then I should have just enough to make it back to like Westersay or something like that, but what's out here? Supply cache. Not a bad haul. We kind of need the XP as much as we can get. But then I also do need to go back and do the research station as well. It's going to be somewhat important. Again, reputation loss isn't bad, but like, yeah, we can't do anything about that. Anyways, it's one of the Galatia missions down. I guess I'll head to Westersay. I wonder where... I can't really check, can I? No. Who produces? Anyways, we'll go there. I think we should have more than enough fuel to make it. Anyways, the start is kind of just... We're basically doing all the fetch quests, and then we can do all the fun things later. All the fun things will happen in the next episodes, I guess. I do intend to make this a series, at least for the time being. There's probably going to be some more other Starsector related content that I'm gonna make. Most likely just gonna be showing off fleets and stuff, fighting Ordos. That's probably gonna be a mainstay going forward. As long as I don't get bored of it. Maybe also, I guess to also prove the point that those fleets can defeat other Ordo killing fleets can defeat things other than Ordos. I'll probably also do some max level bounties with them just to show off what they can do, basically, with a little bit of ingenuity. But I'm still trying to figure stuff out in terms of that. Like, I know other people have gotten it pretty figured out, but I'm trying not to just copy them with every single build I do. I'm at least trying to hit my head off the wall a few times when I'm figuring out what's going to be the best setups, basically. Like, I'm not too in-depth at looking at stuff. I do know how the AI kind of works. Although this is... Okay, we're good. We're good there. Everything's fine. I do kind of know how to abuse the AI in ways, but I feel like most people who play this game have figured that out at this point. The AI hasn't really changed a whole lot. So a lot of the things that worked before still work. There we go. We got it. That's good. We'll just go here anyway. What do you have for illegal weapons? Huh. Well, this is kind of nice. We could just stock up, but that's not exactly what I want to do. Anyways, sell that. Grab that. Now, you don't really have anything good other than maybe, oh, well, there is an omen. An omen would be nice. They're quite good. I don't have an officer for it, but it should be fine. Yeah, I do think an omen would be pretty good right now. An omen and a Sunder would also be nice, but I don't think I can afford it. The Wayfarer also wouldn't be bad. They're relatively well armed for what we get. And I'll probably also buy a Dram. Because we can stock up on crew here. And heavy machinery isn't all that expensive. Just allows us to scavenge, and I'll also stock up on that. But now, do I have any weapons for this thing? I don't. We can just take auxiliary fuel tanks off these things now to lower our supply costs every month. But it does kind of leave us in a hard spot here because there's not really a lot of weapons I have. And we'll also give you some form of defense in the case that I have to. I have to make a great escape. Anyways. Just make this thing go fast, really. Come on, run. Run! You know, they don't have, these guys don't seem to really, communicate very well, because another patrol just flew by me, and they could have stopped me if they wanted to, but they didn't, which is very nice of them. I do appreciate it. Although I don't think this world either has any weapons. Burst PD lasers. Well, you know what? I will say that's probably better than nothing. Does at least... You know what? Someone's gonna say that's a terrible build, and it is a terrible build, but I don't have any other weapons for it, and at least with Burst PD lasers. If you aim it correctly, they might do some damage. Especially if I'm piloting it. The EMP emitter is what we matter most about. The EMP emitter can probably solo what we need. Anyways, I'll probably keep the shuttle for now. It does hold extra cargo and crew and fuel, which isn't bad. Same with this thing and same with this thing. And this thing's also fine in that regards. So we'll also just buy a little more fuel off the black market and maybe a bit more of this. Maybe we'll also just go take a look at what they're selling as well. You never know, and you're just gonna find a second omen just sitting around. Look at that. Well, I really don't have any weapons for this thing. Well, we'll see if Alamar has any weapons, and then it's probably going to be about it. I guess they do. At least they have something here. We could just slap some hammers on it. I love the hammer for the meme. I really do. It's just a big rocket. Well, it's two of them. It does... Although it actually does less damage than a single Reaper. I just know that this thing's going to miss with it if I give it to it. So, not really much of a point. You know what? Just for the time being, I will just give this guy all the things. Just for the time being. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need the ship anymore. I'd rather... I mean, it's gonna be such a small cost per month saved, but it's generally fine. I'm willing to make that sacrifice, I guess you could say. Oh, that was a smuggler. Alrighty, it's time to go avoid that. I gained 1 experience from profitable trades. Truly genius. Oh, that guy got sucked in. Okay, the damage really isn't all that bad. At all. There's a wolf here. I'll take it. I mean, it'd be nice to get some other ships, but I think I'll be fine with what I have for now. Although I did just hear an emergency burn. Although I think it was just a sensor ghost. They do play tricks on you. What's my fleet monthly? 12, 14, 17 supplies a month go to our fleet. Not great, but we're not running as cheap as we used to, but again, we should be fine. Oh, what the? Okay. Oh. Well, we are just run and run. No, like, immediately go. What are you doing? What are you doing? The good news is all of our ships are very fast. The bad news is that there's a lot of them. I'm really worried about their phase ships. Those things are, if they just decide to go in, they're definitely going to be a bit on the scary side. Especially since they're starting to slowly catch up. Again. They're just gonna barely make it out. Oh wait, you flamed out, didn't you? No, you're good. And you're good as well. There we go. Well, we fought a fighting retreat there. Not really much of a fight, though, since I don't have any actual weapons. There we go. Well, that's unfortunate, but we're not dead, which is the main... It's the main thing here. I'd rather not be dead. I think everyone else can agree with that. I can scavenge back the supplies that we lost. I really do need a story point, though. I really need to just... Well, that's probably where it is. Yeah. Well, that's a pretty good haul there. Oh, that was one of my, that is one of my fighters, but we're not going to use it. The halberd. If you pause it, I went pretty quickly there. I don't plan on using any of my ships that I made for this playthrough. I'd rather keep it as vanilla as possible, but I also don't want to separate from the pictures here. I'd rather not. Let's see what our rescavenge gets us. That actually wasn't bad. I mean, I'm more happy about the harvested organs than anything, but yeah, there it is. Halberd LPC. We're not using this playthrough at all. I haven't balanced it yet. I don't really, oh, such a weird. I don't want to use anything out of vanilla for this playthrough. Maybe on a modded one I will. Oh. I mean, faulty power grid, degraded shields, erratic fuel injector, and unreliable subsystems. Now that... It's very efficient, I will say. It'd be kind of nice to have an apogee. But it's such a bad one. And I don't have the energy weapons for it. But that's all part of the gamble here. Atlas Mark II. 72 Marines. I got the whole Ram Ranch here now. What? You know what? Venture Mark II, or Ventures are pretty cheap. I don't really need to worry about finding it. 8 Marines. Again, whole Ram Ranch is here, I guess. Oh, and we got an officer. How nice. Another officer. Okay. Okay, game. Let's see. Let's see what you got for me today. Ballistic Mastery, Point Defense, System Expertise, Missile. You know what? Not bad. You're fine. Although you're timid. You know what? We'll throw you... Actually, you know what? You're going to get... Whatever, fine. Ballistic Mastery. Why does everyone get Ballistic Mastery? Like, you know what? Fine. I'll take you, but you're going on this ship, and I'm just going to think of you as a level 4 officer. You can go here for now, because I don't think I'll be using this thing for combat. What does it have? I mean, I guess this works. I mean, I'd rather just 2 AM blasters in the front here, but you know what? This works. I don't have stabilized shields, which sucks, but that's probably going to be the best we can get for now. 12 crew, not bad. I'm going to need to scavenge a lot, though. That's one thing. But it is something that we can do now. Again, the apogee is actually quite nice. I think, like, if we just consider it for a non-combat role, it's very nice. I don't think I need to be too worried about it. Although, I am worried about that thing. Well, now you can't see me. And now it doesn't matter. Well, let's just go see what all these other things have. Might as well. I need the XP. And it's not bad to have the supplies. Although, what are you in this one? Buffalo. Almost repaired here. Missile autoloader. I mean, I would rather just take the fuel. 80 Marines are going to sell really nice, but I can also use them for the Galatia missions, which is probably what we're going to do. They're going to be able to pick massive drain on our supplies, but I don't consider it that much of a negative. And then I could also go scan the gas giant here for some extra points. Maybe see if there's some magnetic fields I can scan. Although, that actually really does slow me down, though. Makes me feel quite vulnerable. Oh, there's a lot of fields here, actually. Oh my. Well, that's another one. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. Because I think these are just straight up worth more. Yeah, they're 75 per unit. Did I scan you? No, I did not. Oh, we got another officer. How nice. Well, let's see what that officer can do. Well, why? Okay, they're all ballistic mastery. Well, you know what? That's fine. We'll take ballistic mastery. It's fine. It's fine. You're getting. I'm sorry to say, but you're getting dismissed. And then there's also this place. Ah, well, there's that. And I can also just survey this place for extensive ruins and see what I can find here. No. I won't. Well, you know what? I think this is a pretty good haul. Yeah, honestly. I'll take it. Storm Needler, Plasma Cannon, Merv Launcher. Like, we're gonna have to stockpile them for later, but I guess the other good thing here is that we can head here. I'm not too worried about it. We've got... more than not. Whoopsies. I thought you were a sensor ghost. Oh, that's nice. Poor lighting, that's fine. You know what? This would be a decent world to live on. Even got an administrator for it. It's like they want us to. And here we have the probe. Huh, okay, well, sometimes I don't read those things, and maybe I should. There we go, magnetic field. I guess I could scan this just in case it has anything rare in it. I mean, you know what? There's some things that we just take, okay? Just some things we just have to take. Converted fighter bays. If this was a couple of years ago, that'd be kind of amazing. Or a year or two ago. Do we really slap? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. No. There we go. Never know what you'll find in a double salvage. Never know. You know what? I guess we can also head there at the same time. Just complete all the missions and see if we can get the next part of the Galatia storyline started up, I guess, before I end it. No data. That's unfortunate. Let me just check something. Ah, we're good. I don't want my journey to be reset, so I'm just gonna go right around this thing. Hopefully it ends at some point reasonably soon. Just gonna ride the edge here. The edges can't have storms on them, so you can actually abuse that to your advantage. Alrighty then. Goodbye, I guess. Let's see what's going on here. Another administrator. I mean, whatever. I guess I have to go here. Although there is a Terran world here, which is uniquely interesting. Never know what you'll find. Nebula, no thanks. Wait, what? He's on the... Interesting. Alrighty. This is the first time I'm getting this one here. Oh, so we have a cult, we have a cult compound on this place. Okay, that's interesting. You know what? That's fine. We will do it for free. Pollution and decivilized. Of course. Rich farmland. Yeah, they're not wrong. This place is actually not bad if it wasn't for the pollution. If it wasn't for pollution, that place would have been kind of nice. Oh well, same price as metals. I guess it's fine that we're doing some charity work here. You never know. Beta level AI core, okay. Do we negotiate? Perform an orbital striker. Yeah. You know what? We have 80 Marines. We have 80 Marines. These are the guys that shut down Ram Ranch, and they're ready to go again. They're ready to go again. Why an AI core was active. You know what? Whatever. Don't play around with AI cores, people. They're not worth it. Electronic Satan isn't worth it. I promise. That's actually worth a lot. That's worth a lot. I'm gonna have to dump 180 of it though. But you know what? All for Songs of the Pirates. We'll do it. We will do it. Now. Okay, now there's one ship I need to find here that should have what I'm looking for. And then we should be fine. It's gonna be the last Galatia mission. I'll have to do for a little while. Anyway. There it is. Now, I guess we'll head to Canaan, drop off our friends there that we picked up, and then we'll head to Galatia. I'm sure the little detour here wasn't all that painful. But yeah, that's actually pretty good. We got all the Galatia quests done with, at least before, or at least enough, hopefully, where we can, you know what, I'll just go take the journey here. Because that's an omen. I guess it wasn't salvageable, but whatever. Anyways, we got enough done that hopefully I'll get enough reputation with them that we can move on to the story quests, I guess. I don't exactly want to rush it. Again, like, I'm not really reading through anything. I don't consider this a generic playthrough. I already feel like there's more than enough of those. I mostly wanted to just talk maybe some tactics here. Some advanced things, but I'll be honest here, there isn't... This start isn't super hard, really. Like, it's pretty average. It's just time-consuming. Like, I feel like we could have... Like, again, the only fight we had, I had to run away from. Just because, like, again, we don't really have a fleet here, okay? Like, we really don't. I'm really not capable of fighting. Oh, please don't blow me too far away. There we go. Like, we're mainly just avoiding stuff and trying to make money, although that is just a lot of expenses now. I wonder what's causing that. Probably the fact. There we go. Well. Okay, that's whatever. That hasn't gone up yet, which is nice. Officer, Marine, and crew payrolls are quite hefty, but we could probably... We'll inevitably dump the Marines off somewhere. Is there any good missions here? No. How's my reputation looking? Not really bad. I wish there was a commission with the Independents. I really do. I think it should be something that they should add. Because I feel like the Independents are a very important part of the sector in terms of, like, get off my property, basically. Survey a tundra world. Sure. Looks like we're getting a lot of commission, maybe this playthrough. You know what? Asher seems like a decent place to drop these people off. I'm sure they're going to be happy with my choice of world. And look at that. You can also scan the ones in the core worlds, and you'll also gain hyperspace topography. You only get one. Well, you know what? Yeah, they're probably not going to be too nice to him. Let's be honest here. You know what? We're all going to sell this to pirates. Kanta's Den needs it the most, so... What does Kanta's Den also need these? No, that's unfortunate. Does Kanta's Den need anything other than this? I guess I don't have much inventory space to really play with anyway. 25 per unit? Are you kidding me? You're gouging me on the gas prices, even in game. Well, I guess I'll also sell some of these when I go there. Kanta's Den probably also needs drugs, doesn't it? No, they have some available to sell. Not bad. Well, I guess we'll head there next. Luddic Path Watchers, what are you guys doing here? Maybe I'll check out Gilead first. I do enjoy... Maybe we'll have to make a trip through all the monasteries in this game. That'd be interesting. Maybe I'll do it in a bit. I do sort of enjoy it. But they're also selling me the Holy Tanker, I guess. I mean... I don't really know. We're just equipping stuff to these ships, okay? If you think I can afford anything, I can't. 340,000? Yeah, I can't do that. Wait, they're selling me a brand new Venture for 35,000. Huh. I'll be honest here, we already have the Apogee. I don't want to... That might just be a little too much expansion. Okay, we'll head to Galatia. Then we'll do... Then we'll do that. No, actually, we can go do this first. Galatia doesn't matter. They can wait. Did I forget to grab that? I did. I really did. Well, I guess we're also gonna go fix my mistake here and go grab that as well while I'm out. Truly a failure of massive scale here. I thought I got everything. I really did think I got all the missions done, but oh well, that happens. It is what it is, as the cool kids say these days. Anyways, we had to check out a place that might, in fact, be habitable and relatively close to everything. In fact, there's 2 Tundra worlds here, and they're back to back, which is, in its own unique way, actually quite cool. It's like if the Earth had a moon, but it was also just like Earth. And I also got some survey data for that. That's nice. You know what? You're not worth much. I only need about 100 of you in total. Well, that's our 4th colony item. Refining no atmosphere. Ah, there's even a water world here. That's actually neat. I enjoy the ideas of water worlds. I think Star Wars, Camino, was definitely something that I really liked. It's definitely something cool. You know what? And this wouldn't even be that bad of a place to live, right? You know what? Sure, it's a water world. We have to live above the water, but, like, I just think it's cool. Like, you know, sure, we can live on a tundra world. It's all cold and stuff, but living in some domed cities on a water world, how aesthetic would that be? Although I'd assume the storms there are absolutely crazy. Like, I really don't get that. Oh. I keep on forgetting that I'm maxed out on fuel capacity. Well, mistakes were made. Mistakes were in fact made. Whatever. Whatever, we'll just take the fat loss here. We'll just take the fat loss. I just want to get these quests done with. And hey, we're almost at level 2 here, and I haven't even used the story point yet. Now what could you be? A Hermes. Another officer. I'll take it. Now what can you do, Mr. Officer? Well, you're not terrible anyway. I'll control that thing. I'm sure it's fine. He can probably go on a pirate afflictor or something like that. I mean, I don't know. Retraining officers to my own. I'll probably end up buying most of my own officers, I think. Unless I find some good ones. But every one of these guys doesn't seem to have all that optimal of a build. They might actually like pre-build them towards like a certain thing, but the fact that I have 3 level 5 officers is good enough anyway. Alrighty. Let's go finish this up. I don't even care anymore. Just get me there faster. At the nearest jump point. Must be at the one closest to the planet. Well, you guys are probably... You know what? Sure. We'll take it. 10,000 credits. I don't think I could take on that fleet, let's be real here. And now we can head back to Galatia and, I guess, collect all of our capital here. And then sell all that stuff to Kanta's Den, I guess. Or I can do Kanta's Den on the way. That was a sensor ghost. I don't think this trip has been very optimal. In fact, I think I've lost a lot of money doing this, and I haven't really gotten much. Oh, I guess I've gotten stuff. Just nothing of value. Or nothing of insane value. Let's see if I can do a drive-by without attracting whatever mercenaries here. Not pretty good. Alrighty. Well. Oh, that's a venture. And that's nice. Oh yeah, I guess I might as well talk about a little bit of what's new. Well, we've got the Abyss now. There's a bit more. There's a pretty cool thing over here. It's just getting through this area takes a very long time, so it's going to be very late game. I need to bring a lot of fuel for that. It's also going to have a thing that allows us to drop a colony gate in our system. So no longer is that a basic requirement. Like, I don't need to find a place that has a gate for, I guess you could say, optimal system. Or, yeah, I don't need to find, like, a super optimum system or optimal, because I can simply drop a gate in there now. I no longer have to find a system with a habitable planet that already has a gate. That some playthroughs you'd have to just deal with it, but at least now it's become a bit less of an issue, which is a pretty good change here. I think that was a good change that they made. Well, there we go. It's another gas giant scanned, and let's see if I can do a drive-by on this place. I think I'm only going to need one of those anyway. They're not all that rare. No, actually, there's a good meme I can do with that thing. There's a good meme. You know, sometimes they say, that's a good plan here. That's a very good plan. Oh, no. And abort. Abort. Yeah, that's probably not going to be optimal at all. Anyways, we could go to Galatia, drop off the drugs, and hopefully that will make us some good money there. Yeah, sure. We'll do that for the pirates. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Now, let's go drop in for a little visit to Galatia. I also got that. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's even something better out here. I'll show it. Well, actually, I'll also go grab that. Not only is that world, does it have the same ships, but the Domain Era probe is here with the guaranteed, has a guaranteed, I think I'm only going to need one. Anyways, it has a guaranteed, gamma core. So, I want one for obvious reasons, because I can sell it to the Tritachyon for very, very good price. Come on, you can fire your missiles. Well, we can see the power of the Omen here. And it also got me just enough to level up. Mainly we're just here for that. We're just... And we can also double salvage. There's also all these ships out here. If you're ever needing ships, There are a few out here. Because it's from the tutorial, remember? Because you don't get to play the tutorial with this, so it does work. Anyways, if you want to read any of this, you can just pause it. I don't think I'll be reading anything live, I guess you could say. Sure. Sure. You know what? Sure. And you know what? Sure. Take all those jobs. And then we're gonna go sell the drugs and we're gonna call it a day. Capitan Starworks on Isra? Sure. Sure. We'll get to that. I might take a stop by at Ankara first. Now, again, we're going to go try and rush through to automated shipping, so we're going to go grab navigation. Because I also want transverse jump. It's nice to have. Because we can also just turn over that AI core. 1,600 luxury goods. I don't have room for that. And my light's flickering. That's not good. It's not good at all. 34 units. 34 credits a unit. I'm getting shafted here. Maybe it's time to pick up like 300 crew total, and then we're gonna call it a day at that. Oh, that's actually not bad. It's a little too damaged for my taste, but I mean, we could just jump. But I don't think I'll be worrying about that. Alrighty, let's head to Isra, get the drugs dropped off, and call her a day. Again, this is the only time I find smuggling to be worth it, is when it just so happens to be convenient to do it. Because it's very convenient to do it now. Although I still haven't gotten enough rep to, I guess you could say, get myself any benefits. Do I? No, none of these are time sensitive, so we can kind of do them in whatever order. I might actually drop some stuff off at the Lucille habitat. That might be something I'm going to do. Hmm. $170,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. I hope they didn't spawn me there. They probably did. Well, you know what? We'll just quickly drop off what I need to drop off. I'll drop off the AI core for some reputation. Maybe it's only 1 point. Oh, it's 2. You saw anything here interesting? I mean, that's very expensive. You have cheap Marines. 100 Marines. I like how Marines are just a commodity here. 186. Demand 500 at Chalcedon. 400 at Epiphany. 200 at Epiphany. Nah. Anyways, I think that's where I'm just gonna call it for today. We got quite a lot done, I think. In terms of like, we got the first batch of Galatia quest done, although we were a little short on reputation. I need 40 to get the next mainline mission. We got 30 something. Not that bad. We got the Apogee, which has been good for exploring. We've got 2 Omens, which are just... I think the Omens and the Tempests are probably some of the best frigates in the game right now. Anyways, there's some other ones that I would like, but for now, I'm just going to stick with these guys. Although, if I could get my hands on some Pirate Afflictors, that'd be really nice. I would really like some Pirate Afflictors. That's probably going to be my game plan, is to inevitably switch to have 4 Pirate Afflictors. They're just probably my favorite ship. Maybe I'll make a video on why. Maybe they deserve a video of their own. But I think most people know why they're good. If you don't know why they're good, then you know what? You can just ask. You can ask. There's no dumb questions as long as they're on topic. Anyways, have a good one, people. Goodbye.